When you're using SQLite with Java, there's a couple things that you want to be careful of. First of all, if you're using JDBC, be sure to load the SQLite driver into the class path, into the class loader manually. This is just something that you have to do in JDBC. You may not have to do it in Hibernate. But also take a look at this. Take a look at here's our connection string for the database, and we're just specifying the driver and then the database name. The database is going to live in the root directory where we run our app, and you can probably wire it up so that it pulls it from a specific location, but just by default we're going to put it in the root of our project. We specify the driver, and a thing to keep in mind is that I can run this time and it's going to work correctly. However, there is one little gotcha with SQLite, and that is if you don't have a database already and you ask for one, it's going to go ahead and create it for you. So let me show that to you on the command line. So if I say SQLite 3 database that does not exist.db, oh wow, I'm actually, it does exist now. And we can see that SQLite just went ahead and it created it because it's nice. It created that database for us when we asked for it. And the same is true in our Java program. So this is something we want to be careful of, because if we don't have our database in the correct place, or if we have our database named incorrectly, we can run the application and it's going to give us a bit of a deceiving error message, and that's because it's going to say, hey, I found a database for you to use, it's just that none of your tables are in that database. And I'll let it run through here just so you can see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we found the database, but there are just no tables named stop. And that's because it went ahead and created this one.